Did you have anything to do with it?
Absolutely not.
First, a new lesson 24 hours after exclusively telling CBS 4 News he had nothing to do with the disappearance of his wife. Deputies put a Sunrise man in handcuffs and charge him with murder. 50-year-old Janine Catanzaro has been missing since last month. Her husband, Joseph Traeger, told police for weeks he had no idea what happened to her, calling her the love of his life. CBS 4's Peter Dench is live in Sunrise with reaction to the arrest. Peter.
Maribel, this is a remarkable turn of events from what happened yesterday when Joseph Traeger came out of his home and professed his love for his wife and said he had nothing to do with her disappearance. Now, according to a brand new police report, sometime just before or after our exclusive interview, he called police and said he wanted to talk about this, and he confessed, according to the police report. He said it all stemmed from a dispute they were having about her, the wife, wanting him to move out of their home here. They got into an argument. He told police. She tried to call 911. He stopped her, put his hand over her mouth. He grabbed a kitchen knife, according to police, and he stabbed her. CBS 4 was there as 50-year-old Joseph Traeger was taken to the Broward jail, charged with murder, dangerous, and depraved without premeditation, and the death of his wife, 50-year-old Janine Catanzaro, who was last seen in late November at their Sunrise home. The arrest a relief to neighbors.
We're glad that, they got him, because I don't know what happened. That lady was super nice. She was always here. She was part of the board, and they got him today. I mean, hopefully they get to the bottom of what happened.
Traeger is also charged with tampering with or fabricating physical evidence in the death of his wife, who he told me he loved dearly.
And we're all devastated over this.
What did she mean to you?
She meant the world to me. I've known my wife since we're 9 years old, 10 years old. We've known each other for 40 years. We had financial problems, so all marriages go through problems, nothing major.
You're desperate to get her back home.
Absolutely.
What would it mean to you to get her back home?
It would mean the world to me to get her back. It would mean everything.
This must just hurt you, just tear you apart.
It's killing me. I haven't slept in 3 weeks.
Traeger is charged as well with giving false information to law enforcement after he told us he had nothing to do with his wife's disappearance. I've got to ask you, did you have anything to do with it?
Absolutely not. Listen, I've had the police here 3 different times, crime scene investigators. They went through the house. There's nothing, whatchamacallit, nothing for me to be suspect of, you know what I'm saying?
Now, a couple of notes here as we're back live. There was a domestic battery case against Traeger in the past for allegedly roughing up his wife. Records also show that he also assaulted and raped his former wife. Now, in this case, Traeger said that he had put his wife's body into 2 bags and human remains were found at a nearby landfill. I did get a chance to speak with the wife's father this morning. He told me he was too upset to say anything on camera, but he said he was so deeply upset by the loss of his only daughter. He said they'd been married for 10.5 years. We're live in Sunrise. Peter Dench, CBS 4 News. Maribel?